Greetings, Elder Blacklight. I'm making this video because the first one I made, I felt like I didn't make myself clear enough. I was stumbling with the point I was trying to get across. So I'm going to make this one more, I want to clarify this one. Make it clear, in other words, more than I did the first one. The first one was entitled, what side of the front line are you on? Allah, or are you really the devil's advocate? See, these brothers been dominating YouTube with the story of Polite. And so I want to make this clear. I'm not an advocate of Polite. And Young Pharaoh or Sinetta, none of those brothers. I'm strictly for my people. Now, they're supposed to be clarifying. When I say they, I'm talking about Tahaka Bay and his sister. I forgot her name. She's supposed to be a paralegal. And if you caught this right here, showing, she's explaining the charges for Brother Polite, on Brother Polite. Why why he got out on bail and everything, you know. But my point is this. All these brothers and sisters know that the original Asiatic black man, or the tribe of Shabazz, or the Moors, or whatever title you know you want to put on a brother and sister, African American, we are being dominated and murdered, knocked off by the enemy. It's no secret. They make it harder for you to remember this. So each generation loses sight of the fact that we're acting other than self. You know, and all your leaders have been bought out. Now I can't call it what this brother right here and this sister bought out. They could be thinking they're doing the black community a favor. But I think I got this terminology from Cyrus Suit Seti, Banging on the Beast, and who else was saying? You else used to talk like that? True Islam, and he went in Farrakhan's camp, you know, because he's a scholar of history and a professor working at a Caucasian university. I'm gonna get into that in a minute. But the progress that the Honorable Elijah Muhammad made, that Noble Drew Ali made, that Marcus Garvey, especially the progress of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, because I heard a brother say it was $100 million empire that belonged to the Nation of Islam and its members before Wafd Muhammad dismantled it. But the point I'm trying to make is that these brothers and sisters are working for the system. You know, they like snitches or whatever. They're causing Brother Polite to be convicted because they're trying it in the media. They're trying, actually, you know, these brothers that came on there trying it in the media. But Brother Polite, you know, people complain about him scamming them and him pimping out women. I seen some suspect stuff myself, you know. But you had the dominant society and their political system and their their justice system, so-called justice system, have always been a one-way thing because it's a corrupt system. They came over here. When I say they, I'm talking about the Caucasian European came over here being corrupt. And this is to say she's an Indian. And I can see some Indian in Tahaka Bay. And we all mixed up, you know. But they melanated. Yeah. I never heard Honorable Elijah Muhammad say that if you got a white mama, I mean a white daddy, and a black mama, that you are Caucasoid. I never heard him say that. I heard him talk about the eyes, the blue eyes, you know. And I heard him talk about the hair. But if the dominant gene is the black gene, you know, no matter if it's male or female, because the DNA, male or female, on the original Asiatic black man and woman, is direct from the Creator, and he was a black man. Because when you look at Master Farad Muhammad, he took his looks after his mother, and his daddy was jet black. So is the teaching of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. So we all know that we're being experimented on illegally, being murdered illegally. Why haven't Tahaka Bay and who else? Sanetta and these different brothers and sisters that's dominating the YouTube focus their attention on the greater enemy, the greater predator. He raped our forefathers, our foreparents. He raped them both male and female. You know, he's injecting all types of chemical substance in the water, food, them chemtrails. We don't know what's in that. So we know we at war. And Tahaka Bay song say he's on the front line. But he ain't going after the beast. You know. So y'all forgetting that in the Revelations it says that Allah, you know, you're gonna have to have a mark of Allah in your forehead, or God in your forehead, or the Creator, the righteous in your forehead, in your hands. You know, and ultimately God is going to beat the devil. and we're going to set up a new city. So all you brothers is running. You don't supposed to run. You're supposed to stand your ground and fight. Because Allah, the whole universe belongs to him. Now check this out.
Chapter 1. The Opening. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. All praise be to Allah, the Lord of the worlds, the most gracious, the most merciful, Master of the Day of Judgment. You alone we worship, and you alone we seek for help. Guide us to the straight way, the way of those on whom you have bestowed your favor, not of those who earned your anger, nor of those who went astray. Chapter 2. The Cow. In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Alif, Lam, Mim. This is the book in which there is no doubt a guidance to those who fear Allah, who believe in the unseen and perform prayer, and spend out of what we have provided for them, and who believe in that which has been revealed to you, O Muhammad, and in that which was sent down before you, and they believe with certainty in the hereafter. They are on true guidance from their Lord, and they are the successful. Indeed, those who disbelieve, it is the same to them whether you warn them or do not warn them. They will not believe. Allah has set a seal on their hearts and on their hearing, and on their eyes there is a covering. Theirs will be a terrible punishment.
Front Page Challenge welcomes the outspoken Negro leader, Malcolm X.
Was Malcolm a true believer?
Sir, what's the real reason why you two men split? Is it merely ideological, or is it personality? What else?
Probably personality. It was not the statement that originally was given by the movement when we split. More personality than anything else.
You've called people like Martin Luther King, who just got a Nobel Peace Prize, an Uncle Tom. Is this correct, first?
Well, I'd rather say that in the States there's a law that has recently been passed, or a decision handed down by the court, wherein if you call someone an Uncle Tom, they can sue you for libel.
Well,
so I never refer to them as Uncle Toms. I would say that Uncle Martin is my friend.
Uncle Martin is your friend, yet you would disagree with his approach to what he wants to accomplish.
Definitely. If his approach would bring about what the black man in America needs to completely eliminate the problem that we have, I would say well and good. But I very much doubt that anyone who adopts the approach that Martin Luther King has been teaching to our people in that country can point to any meaningful
This is to be continued.
that actually serves to solve the problem.
Black Muslims have sometimes, whether you have or not, and I think probably you have sometimes, it seemed to me, been preaching hate